Hey everybody, I'm Adam,
I'm Michael.
and today we're going to talk about the San Diego Comic-Con 2019, because we're bored in Ohio. So, neither one of us actually went to Comic-Con.
No, we
So
did.
we're just-
We need to go again.
Yeah, we do. That was so much fun when we went.
It was.
Plus, we saw Robert Downey Jr. and
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, and your wife lost her mind.
Yeah, it was fun. We
Yeah.
should do that again. This time we should hold hands with him or something. No.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Wouldn't it?
Because they let people do that.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just walk up to
I think Robert wouldn't let us, but Johnny might because he's trying to get his publicity back up to par. So.
Well, we can just act like we're trying to give him a bracelet.
Oh,
And
I
he'll
do
be
have
like,
some.
okay.
I do have some. I can give him. Yeah.
Because he has so many.
Yes, he does.
But a lot of trailers and movie news and TV news coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we want to start?
You want to start with Blade?
Do it like Marvel just to get it out of the way?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, Marvel announced their Phase 4, which I'm increasingly less excited about. Ever since Endgame, man, for me, that was the Endgame.
Yeah, I don't want to watch any more of this shit. Not only that, they're not going to make it rated R with Blade, as we kind of talked about earlier, and then they're going to put him in with the rest of the Marvel, some sort of tie-in universal battle. I don't want to see that either. I don't want to see Blade. I didn't know they did that shit in the comics. I don't want to see it.
The thing is, I don't know. To me, it doesn't fit. Like, Blade's whole thing is fighting vampires, not fighting alien invasions and shit like that, although, of course, he could.
Sure.
But I guess the biggest news, they announced all their movies, like the typical sequels that you're expecting, Doctor Strange and Black Panther and whatever. Most interesting was Blade, that they're actually bringing in Black, and that Marshall Ali is being cast as the new Blade, which is the best case scenario for recasting
It's better than his daughter.
Wesley Snipes.
But they were going to do Blade's daughter for a while.
That was a rumor.
Yeah, that'd been stupid.
They still might do that in a
I
TV
don't wanna see
series.
Man, no, I'm so tired of these damn TV series things too. Who watches this shit?
Everybody, that's why they're making them.
I've never seen more than an episode of what's that show called? Marvel's.
The Shield
That's it. Yeah.
show?
I saw one episode and said, I'm out.
I heard that one was like a bait and switch, like it was real campy at first, and then when that moment in Winter Soldier happened, where you find out that Hydra was infiltrated Shield, then the show completely changed and got way better. But I'm not there for that.
Yeah. Who's watching it? Who's watching fucking Supergirl and who's watching The Arrow all this time?
Who are you to talk? You watched fucking.
Are you going to go down
Superman?
my Buffy? Okay. No, no. Okay, Claire finished that bullshit out. That show was not
How many
good.
seasons did you watch?
I think I watched 5. And
Yeah.
it was like 8. And I was like, after the 5th season, I'm like, I just can't do this anymore. I can't.
That show, it never looked good to me. Besides the dude that plays Lex Luthor, I like that guy.
Well, they got the guy that plays Dean Winchester. He was a gym teacher or something in an episode. They got Spike from Buffy, who was Brainiac for like a full season or a season and a half or something.
You appreciate it for having cameos from other people that you actually like.
Honestly, yeah, because there was nothing else in these that. And they had the Wonder Years' dad was in it for a while.
All right.
And I was like, I kind of like that guy.
Yeah.
I never liked Tom Welling. Not ever. I didn't like him as Superboy or Man or what the hell he was supposed to be.
Yeah. They announced more of their TV shows.
Did you see that What's His Nuts is going to be in a multiverse episode for DC's, one of the DC shows, Arrow or one of them?
Oh, Brandon Routh?
Yeah.
And yeah, like they're
He's going to be
doing
Superman with another Superman.
Yeah. They're like doing like Infinite Crisis storyline or something.
It's like, who watches this? Who watches that in The Flash show?
I used to watch these. They were like a guilty pleasure for me, like because they're just easily consumable, like shows.
How's it fun to watch? He just zip, zip, zip. In reality, the dude's just going to zip around and do whatever fucking needs doing. Show's over. Quick. Over.
Yeah.
Bad guy beaten. How's it? Is it an hour long, those episodes?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But that's why like all of Flash's enemies are like other speedsters. That's the annoying thing. It's like the only person that can go up against someone who's really fast is someone who is also really fast, which is kind of dumb.
Look, you can shit down my throat also because I loved Buffy and Angel.
I know you
And
did.
that's just as campy as these DC
Oh,
shows, I'm
it's
sure. If not-
campier.
yeah. But at least they were clever and they were
I think
entertaining
they were
and
also very self-aware of what they were.
Yeah.
Like they were campy because they wanted to be campy.
Like who's watching that? Who's watching the other Brandon Ruth show? What isn't there like one where there's like a team of?
Yeah, Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, they all
I
look,
tried that one. I never
their
could do that
costumes.
one.
Look, I saw
That
still
one
images.
is-
They look stupid.
That all these costumes look stupid in stills, but that one especially is like super super fucking campy.
Although I'm looking forward to The Boys.
Oh yeah, that's different.
That's this coming Friday, I think.
I think something.
They already
it's-
renewed it for another
Yeah.
season because it looks. I'd watch it over and over again just from the damn trailer.
All right, back to Marvel.
Yeah.
So we both agree that like Wesley Snipes. I mean, he was our Blade. But I mean, this is the best case casting scenario for them.
Agreed. I love Mahershala.
I'll
I
be
love him.
curious because like, I agree. I don't see how they can make it not rated R, which I feel like if it's part of the Phase 4 Marvel, it's going to be PG-13 and it's going to be connected. And I think they're going to start to see that maybe not everything should be connected. There should be some standalone
What
characters.
if they did it this way? What if they made the Blade standalone films R and allowed it to show biting, blood, whatever? And then when they're going to obviously pull him into some universal big battle thing, right?
Yeah.
The other heroes tell him that he's not allowed to kill anybody. That's the thing. During this thing, so in those movies they can be PG-13 because they're not letting him kill. That's still stupid.
I think that's incredibly forced. Or like, since they do have more rated R type characters, let them have their own universe. So Blade could play nice with the Deadpool.
Sure.
Something like
That'd be
that.
fun.
I hope they don't mash everything together. But the other news that I found interesting, because I don't give a fuck about a lot of what they said. Like, I don't even know what the Eternals are. Has a huge
I
cast.
don't care.
Huge cast.
I like most of cast.
I'll reserve judgment till I see a trailer, or
Yeah.
because I'm probably not going to read up about it.
Yeah, no.
But the next Thor film, I was excited before they made any announcement because Taika is coming back
Yes,
and writing and
that's
directing.
made me excited.
And that dude's fucking great. But the news that Natalie Portman's coming back, which I thought was incredibly interesting because she was fucking done.
Yeah.
So they must have backed up a truckload of cash to her or some shit.
Or she loves the director and wants to.
Or it could be, yeah, she might want to work with Taika, but she's gonna appear as Lady Thor.
stupid.
I know you're like this purist, like how the character originated is the only way it could happen, but they've progressed with those comics,
No.
and they're like the whole past like couple years there has been a Lady Thor and it has been that character.
No. Look, I'll tell you this. I bought into Miles Morales as the other Spider-Man, okay, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't look into it enough. I was so used to them doing a different, like, Spectacular Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man,
Yeah.
whatever, and it was always still Peter Parker, and it was always still him getting bit by at some point.
Yeah.
So I was pissed because I'm like, okay, I get that you're just trying to do 18 different versions of Spider-Man, but now he's, what is he? I think he's part Hispanic, part African American, and which I'm not saying race was an issue thing with me, but they were changing too much of him, and it pissed me off. But then when I watched the
movie.
and I actually, because I didn't look it up, I should have looked it up, and that wouldn't have bothered me so much. That it's actually a completely different kind of abilities and stuff.
Yeah, he's got.
Then
that,
I'm like, okay, I'm all right with this
electric
Spider-Man too.
zap, and he can go invisible.
Yeah, but you can't have Thor is Thor.
The thing is like whoever holds the hammer has the power of Thor.
Stupid.
That's been baked into the mythology
I'm just saying,
forever.
stupid.
Okay.
Because they made a big
There's
deal
no
about
winning with
how
you.
nobody can fucking pick up that hammer except for him. And then they had fucking Hulk pick it up for a second. Then they
No,
had,
Hulk never picked it up.
Didn't he pick it up for a second and just drop it back? Oh,
No,
wait,
he tried to pick it up
that's
and he
right. Never
couldn't.
mind. I'm thinking of that stupid glove when he held that glove in the stupid last movie. And then fucking Captain America to show that he's just pure good. Fuck Captain America. I hate that guy.
He picked it up in the comics.
Fucking hate.
That's all grounded in the canon.
It's stupid.
I think what we're learning
That's
is
like-
like
no.
you actually don't like comics.
It's like somebody picking up fucking Spider-Man's web spinners or shooters for a second, and then Captain America's like, "What the fuck is this?" And he spins a fucking web and immediately can flip all over the place and shoot fucking.
Okay, you don't have to do much to learn how to hold a hammer. But even a
he has-
child can pick up a hammer and knows like, oh, I can swing this.
And if I pointed at something, I can shoot lightning out of it too. And
He's
if I
watched his
spin I
colleague
can
do it.
fly. Stupid.
Let's move on.
I put on Superman's cape, I can suddenly fly. Fuck off.
That's not how Superman works.
Shove a kryptonite fucking crystal up my ass, I'm gonna die. No.
Well,
it's
you probably
dumb.
would.
Yeah, I would.
Let's move on.
All right. Stupid.
Let's talk about some things that you are excited about. The It Chapter 2
Oh, yeah, that's
trailer looked fantastic.
Did his tongue look a little weird to you though?
Oh yeah,
I didn't like that.
when he had it on the glass,
Yeah, I'm
it
like-
looked very cartoony. It
Yeah, I
looked like The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Yeah. I didn't like
I was
that.
like, that's weird. They had a couple shots in the first one that were a little suspect too.
Maybe they'll clean it up a little bit more. I hope so. But other than that, I was
don't think they
excited
will.
about all the
I think
scenes.
the people that they got to play the older versions of the losers work really fucking well. When they did that, shot of the young actor, shot of the old actor, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I can see all, even the chubby kid when he grown up to be like the fit hunky dude.
yeah.
That dude's face, I could still see like I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see the transit. They did a really good job with casting.
I agree.
And I'm super psyched for Bill Hader. Love Bill Hader. Still need to watch Barry.
I've watched. It comes on right after John Oliver. Mm-hmm. So I'll start watching a little bit of it, and then I turn it off.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to watch another show.
It's really good, apparently.
I'm sure it is. There's a lot of things. It's another one of those things you're gonna have to watch it, talk to me about it for 5 years, and then maybe I'll go back and watch season 1.
Well, I haven't watched any of it yet. But yeah, It Chapter 2, I think, super promising.
Yeah, and I liked a bunch of the stuff that was not from the book that I saw in the scenes that fit. Like I'm glad that they
Is
did
like
add-
where you see what's his nut at the end, where he looks more like a normal person.
Yeah, they're making all that shit up too, but which is fine. I mean, it does fit.
It's like the most he's looked like, his normal Skarsgård self, even though he's still like bad shit nuts.
Yeah, I love how they keep moving his one eye around and shit.
That's creepy.
It's so creepy.
It's a little unsettling.
It is.
Okay, what else are we excited about? Jay and Silent Bob
Oh, that
reboot.
was so good. Claire refuses to watch the trailer. She won't watch trailers anymore. She gave up like 2 years ago. She says
she's
it
like
ruins
Warndorf.
too many of the films, which I don't disagree.
Yeah, Warner's like they always show like one of the things they show is like the last scene. I'm never gonna watch trailers again.
It's that, and most of them, if your movie's really, really, really shitty,
They don't have dialogue.
They'll take a 2.5 minute trailer and give you the entire story, beginning, middle, and end.
They'll do that, or you'll just get a sizzle reel that has maybe one line of dialogue.
Oh yeah,
When they don't actually display any of the dialogue, they're like, "Fuck, we don't have a story."
We don't. Yeah, yeah.
But Jay and Silent Bob reboot, it always impresses me like how people must like him
I think
as a
so, too.
person.
I think so,
because
too, yeah.
there's a bajillion people in this
Yeah.
fucking movie.
I love that he got Lips Kilmer in it.
I didn't realize that was him.
Oh, dude, he's put on some weight.
I thought that was an old lady.
By the way, he's lost some weight up to that point where you see him in that trailer. I've seen, man, dude put on pounds.
He said, it said like they have 3 different Batman actors in this movie.
Yeah, Affleck.
Affleck, Kilmer. I don't know who the third is.
It's been rumored it's one of the guys that voices him in the animated ones.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the guy's name.
I don't either, but that dude's. I think it's like Kevin Kevin Conroy, maybe?
What if it's what's his nuts from Arrested Development? The guy I love. He does his voice in Lego Batman. He could be in it. I could see him doing this.
Will Arnett.
That's it, Will Arnett.
Yeah, I fucking love that guy.
Yeah, he's so
Like,
funny.
I'm wondering, like, because I mean, they got a bunch of people back from the other one.
What's her nuts looks weird to me. Really hot brunette girl from American Pie.
I don't remember her name, but
She looks weird in that trailer to me. And you didn't like Jason Mewes' teeth, which I watched it again just for you, and his teeth do look really perfect.
well, no, his
Like,
mouth,
it's
like
really-
his mouth shape looks different. I feel like he had some dental work done. You know, he's had problem with I don't know.
Yeah.
This could be all like me just like making this up in my mind, or like maybe he's just like thinner than he was when he was younger.
yeah.
I don't know, but his mouth like looked weird. I was very distracted. But I know that dude's had like lots of trouble with drugs and like rehab and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think he's like, as far as I know, he's been doing
I think
pretty
he's
good
been
in the
clean
past
for a while.
several years. Yeah. Which is great. I just appreciate that this movie, they're literally like making fun of reboots by like addressing a reboot of their movie.
Yeah.
And it's so ridiculous.
I love his take on things. I love that he pulls from all these things you either love or hate from other films and just uses it.
I wonder if they're going to do any kind of special Stan Lee thing in it, because you know he loves Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of people with the last name Lee, it was nice to see Jason Lee. I haven't seen him in anything in a long time, and I fucking love that guy. I love how sarcastic he is and everything. I mean, he had that My Name is Earl show like way back when for a while, and then after that, I hadn't seen him in shit.
Did you watch any of that?
I watched like the first season just because I liked him, and I didn't stay on board.
My dad said I have to watch it. He's like, this is you and your brother Jason. He's like, I swear to God, they live in a trailer and everything. It's the two of you.
That's cool.
I don't know if that was a compliment.
Yeah, it's like
I'm taking it as probably
thanks?
not. Yeah.
Cool. So the thing I'm sure that you're the most excited about, how about that Top Gun Maverick trailer? Right?
We're supposed to be fighting fucking drones in this thing. We're
Okay,
the drones.
I have no idea. Like the trailer, you have no idea what it's about.
I don't even know what he's doing.
It's like Maverick. You could have got promoted. You could have done all this shit, but you're still just a captain. Why is that? And your type's dying. He's like, well, not today, sir. I assume like it's gonna be talking about like pilots not being needed anymore,
Sure.
and like Maverick shows that you can't replace the human fucking
That'll
element.
be exactly what it is.
But
Yeah.
looks like there's another fucking volleyball scene.
There are so many fucking shots, and I'm like, this is Top Gun 1. You just took a bunch of shit and just redid it.
They did have some shots from
Yeah, from the
I
actual,
definitely did see a shot of Goose from the
And
original.
if it wasn't Goose, the guy looked just like him.
Well, they have a guy playing his son in this.
Oh, do they?
And I think they have him done up to look a lot like him with like the mustache and everything.
Well, Lips Kilmer's supposed to be in this too.
Really?
Yeah. He was
Doing what?
I don't know, but he would have had to have lost a lot of weight by then.
Well, obviously he didn't, because we saw him in the Jay and Silent Bob reboot
Yeah.
trailer.
Maybe he's just sitting at a desk. Maybe he's one of the ones that got promoted really high up, and he tells Maverick to go fuck himself, basically, and that's his whole scene.
No, but they like.
Or maybe he's the one that goes bad and tries to show how the
No.
drones are far superior.
That would ruin his story arc.
I agree.
Because then, like he said, you could be my wingman anytime at the end of the movie, the original
Oh, yeah,
one,
he
right?
did.
Maybe he comes to bat for Maverick. But I think this is an example of one of those movies that looks like it's going to be real bad because they didn't tell you shit in that trailer.
Yeah.
And it's just Ed Harris, like, saying some, like, generally shit, and then Tom Cruise being like, the rebel, like, no, bro. I'm Maverick. My name is what I am. I'm a Maverick.
What do you think about the way he looks?
Who?
Cruise.
He looks like Tom Cruise.
It's kind of weird. I don't know I don't think I like the way he looks.
Are we getting into personal attacks?
I'm trying to say, no, he's a good-looking guy, but he doesn't. It's like he's got a glaze of wax over his skin. underneath he's aged. Like he's really aging on the inside.
Like there's this hard surface preserving him.
Yes. And I look at it, and it's all I can kind of see is that you should look older than what you look right now. But you don't. But at the same time, I kind of look at your eyes, and I can feel that you're dying underneath that layer. but I can't.
I need to.
I don't
I should isolate that as a soundbite from this episode.
I can't.
What are your thoughts on Tom Cruise? I can see in his eyes he's dying.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
There's something with this Scientology, man. I need to get into that shit because he's still fit. He's always been kind of weird looking. He's not like.
I will give that trailer credit for one thing. The shots from the cockpit perspective look fucking amazing.
He supposedly was flying.
Well,
I think he had a guy behind him.
Surprise
or in front
me
of him.
that that's a thing because he, is all about doing all of his own shit. But I wouldn't trust an actor with a how many $1 billion plane.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I would assume somebody behind him is the one actually flying, but he's actually in.
How does a studio get insurance for that? By the way,
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's gotta be crazy.
But I know, like,
insane.
if you like hype up like the military, like Michael Bay always says, they give you access to their shit to
that
use.
makes sense. Yeah, because it makes you more people want to sign
Because
up.
then they're like rah rah America. What other movie was there? Cats. Let's talk about Cats.
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit! So when I first watched it and I saw a bunch of articles like people reactions like fucking nightmare fuel they were calling it. I'm like, I'm not going as far as that.
Yeah.
I just think they look really fucking weird.
They do. I was impressed by the CGI of the hair on their bodies. Mm-hmm. I was impressed. I'm like, that's impressive that they did that. But what's her fuck nuts? Not Swift. The
main actress?
The African American girl that's not. I can't stand that woman's voice.
Really?
And everything she sings, I don't. It's just something that bothers me. And she's singing throughout this whole trailer, and I'm like, this sounds like shit to me, and it bothers me.
I think you're in the minority. I think people like her voice a lot.
I don't understand.
I think she's very talented.
I don't
Just
like
something
her voice.
about it.
Something about it.
Okay.
Anyway. I don't like seeing Taylor Swift in it. And don't get me wrong, I like some of Taylor Swift's songs. They're catchy, but she annoys me. Do you not?
Good thing this isn't a music podcast because no one would ever listen to us.
Do you know what I'm saying though? I'm saying as a person, it's like she's an over actor in everything she does. Her music videos, I watch some of her music, but she's overdoing it.
I think that's the point. Like her music videos are kind of quirky, and it's supposed to be like that. I mean, that's what I was picking up.
I don't like it, and I don't like her in this. She's like.
They showed her like twice.
I want to slap her. I do. Can you just fucking act normal for 5 seconds, Swifty? Can you just?
She's
normal?
in a movie where people are cats. I think.
Why is Idris wearing a hat? He's a cat. Well, he's wearing a trench coat and a fucking hat.
I know. He's like. I think he's supposed to be like. I've never seen Cats.
I will never see Cats.
He's like the gangster. He looks like a pimp.
He does look like a pimp.
Like a 1970s pimp.
Do you think that when these actors bend over with their tails and stuff, that you can see their little buttholes? I'm serious about that. That did cross my mind.
I don't
because their tails are moving around. Because you know when a cat, as soon as that tail goes up
have
right there, you can't miss it. It's like the fucking
it.
black hole of abyss just staring at you into your soul.
It's like
So there better be buttholes everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I know you don't watch cartoons.
Yeah.
But Bob's Burgers. There's a character in that's the sister of one of the main characters, and she had a whole painting series of cat buttholes.
See, I would probably, maybe, I doubt it, watch that one episode.
If you watched that episode, you would laugh.
Okay.
But the thing that bothers me the most about the way they look is that they all have human noses.
Oh, yeah.
That weirded me out because, I mean, even the Cats musical, they like at least paint the nose to look more like a cat nose. I mean, they have whiskers, but their noses are human noses, and that was... I was very thrown off by that.
I bet
if you're
that
going
means
to go through the effort of making the rest of them look so much like an animal, why stop short of the face?
Well, now you've already told me that they basically didn't put the buttholes on there now. Because if they
I
kept
don't
the
know.
human nose,
I have no idea if they kept I highly doubt they kept the buttholes.
if they went all out, if I saw the nose wasn't a human nose, then I'd have high hopes. You know what? I would watch it, honest to God, just to see
If
the
there were
cat
buttholes.
Yeah, I'm not joking. I swear to God. But now that they've got human noses, you're right. There's not going to be any buttholes. I'm not going to watch it. You know what? We should watch it anyway.
I really want them to have cat buttholes, so then we could review it, and you're like, 2 thumbs up. Cat buttholes were on point. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of the other, if there's any other movie trailers that have really come out. But I know there's a bunch of TV stuff.
I don't watch any of that stuff.
The TV stuff?
I don't watch a lot of the TV stuff. I mean, I'm looking forward to Preacher, which saddens me.
They did.
Season.
I think they did have a trailer for that, but I didn't watch it
Psychedelic looking.
because I'm still in season 2. No, season 3. I started season 3.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
But they put out a new trailer for next season of Westworld. They put out that clip from Rick and Morty season 4 with Taika Waititi as the voice of that fucking alien. They did. They announced. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about this. I meant to make mention about. They announced 2 more Halloween films, which me and you have discussed privately.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it because I actually really liked the new one, but given the naming convention, that the third one's going to be called Halloween Ends, you are fearful of a forced ending for that character.
Yes.
I don't think they're going to do that. I think it'll be open-ended still. But I think what I'm thinking is like those people that are like doing the new ones, they just want to do a trilogy.
Well, then just don't name it Ends. Every time you fucking put Ends, Goes to Hell, Jason Goes to Hell, Freddy Dies. Those are shit-tastic movies.
Well, maybe
It's like I was telling you. They
might
pigeonhole
break the
themselves. They pigeonhole themselves into killing this supernatural.
well,
Which
they don't have to just because it's named that doesn't mean
Then
they
don't
have
name
to.
it Ends. That's my problem.
It ends for them as creators in that world. They're done. That's what they're talking about.
No, I don't like it.
Well, I mean, what does Halloween Kills mean?
That's just stupid.
That's a weird name.
That sounds like a rave.
Halloween Kills?
Yeah, it's like I can see them, and then he shows up with all the flashing lights and shit with the white mask. You see that'd be kind of a cool shot, to be honest. It'd be like Collateral with Tom Cruise.
I was thinking more John Wick.
Which is
With
kind of
that
the same
song, and instead of Keanu Reeves going through the crowd looking for Theon Greyjoy, it's just Michael Myers going through the crowd stabbing everybody he walks by.
That'd be great if they just did it subtly, where he just does a little stabby. You just see
Like,
as he keeps moving, someone just keeps dropping behind him because he's been going.
He's like doing like little prison shanks.
Yeah.
All right, back to TV.
Oh yeah, sorry.
They announced a bunch of fucking Walking Dead shit, and I just want it to die. I feel like
When did I stop watching that show?
I don't know.
2 years ago, something like that.
we didn't watch this last season.
Okay.
Kirkman got smart and ended the comic series.
Did you read any of that yet?
No,
Don't. Well, when you get it, I want to read it.
I know.
But
I'm still like, looks like 2 books back that I own. But he got smart, ended the comic series. AMC they're milking the fuck out of this thing.
Yeah.
Because they did a trailer for the next season of Walking Dead. Didn't watch it because I don't really care. I'm going to go back and watch this previous season, but
Why?
I mean, I heard it got much better. They got a new showrunner, but part of it's like completionist at this point.
Oh, you're like Claire. That's why she finished Smallville, and I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm out.
But they also have The Fear of the Walking Dead, which
Who watches that?
I don't know.
I tried.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a much better show, honestly.
Sure.
They announced another spinoff. I don't know.
So they're gonna have 3 zombie shows on AMC now.
And they announced their first film.
Oh yeah, the Rick Grimes.
Yeah.
Isn't he
And
doing 3?
He's signed up to do 3, and it's actually going to go to theaters.
Yeah.
Universal's going to be the distributor. Why?
Yeah, why?
I think it's such a stupid fucking move. And I don't know how to say her name. It's like Danae, the one who plays Michonne.
Oh,
She's done after this next season. So they're losing all of their actors.
isn't the one hot brunette? Didn't she quit? Didn't I read that she quit too or something?
Can we find a better way for you to describe women?
I don't remember her name.
Why do you just?
She's got the southern accent.
Why do you sexualize women?
I don't. I think she's hot. I'm saying I think she's hot.
The one who plays Maggie.
That's it. Yeah.
I can't remember her.
Didn't she quit or something too? Or
Yeah, she's done.
she's done too.
I don't know. I don't think they killed her off. I think they said she was gonna go help establish other communities or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. So they're losing all of their. After this, it's just gonna be Norman.
Is he gonna get his own movies too?
I don't know. I don't know how long they're gonna keep this fucking show going. They should fucking end it.
Yeah.
At least end the mainline one. Keep your spinoffs. That's fine. It's like Cheers ended up becoming Frasier. Like they did spinoffs later.
Frasier was funny.
I've never really watched it. People tell me that all the time. Though.
Yeah, it was funny.
But it's like, okay, let the main show die. Then let your spinoff like do its thing and have its own time. Don't run 2 spinoffs at the same time as your mainline show, and then throw a movie on top of it.
Yeah.
The oversaturating. They're trying to turn Walking Dead into Marvel movies, but it's.
Yeah.
At least with the Marvel movies, even though we're getting burnt out on them, they have different scenarios in them. It's not all just like
It's not the same,
zombies.
Well, it's like Game of Thrones, right? They had 5 different ideas and they narrowed it down to 1. They
Yeah.
could have run 3. They're like, no, we're not doing that. It's going
Right.
to kill what this is.
Right.
1. Yeah.
I think the trailers that they put out for HBO stuff looks good. It was Westworld.
I don't know.
Looked good. Is Dark Materials, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That looks good to me.
Except for the armored bear.
You know what? Fuck you. I thought the Armored Bear looked just fine.
Did you?
And you know what?
Is this off a fucking children's
David-
book? It looks
Yeah,
like
it's-
fucking Narnia is what it looks like to me.
It is. I think it is more of a children's
fucking
novel.
course it is.
I don't care. But
You've
I
got
think
you
David
got Lady
Benioff
Wolverine
and,
with an
fuck
armored bear.
off right now. Can't remember his name. The singing guy.
Ed Sheeran?
No,
Oh, sorry.
no, the guy who did all the music for Moana. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh,
He's in it.
Hamlet. You should have went with Hamlet.
Yeah, I should have gone with that. He's in it
He
too.
looked like he did some bad acting in that trailer.
He had like 2 lines. He looked fine.
His facial
Go fuck
expressions.
off. All I'm saying, Armored Bear.
Yeah.
You know what? They're like, we're gonna put a big fucking armored bear in here, and it looked fine. You know what? David Benioff and Weiss, whatever the fuck their names were, give me my fucking direwolves, you cunts. Seriously, I get a fucking polar bear
Yeah.
by the same company, HBO. Here's your fucking polar bear.
Yeah.
I want my direwolves. In this prequel, there better be fucking direwolves everywhere.
And dragons.
I don't give a fuck about the
There's supposed to be a
dragons.
ton of dragons, too. Dragons.
I want the fucking
There's
direwolves.
going to be White Walkers everywhere with dire wolves. It's going to be a fucking Animal Planet episode.
They also had a full trailer for The Watchmen, which gives a little more context.
How is it? I've
I think it
watched
looks
the other
good.
2, and I was like, I'm confused whether I really want to watch this or I don't. At first, I really wanted to.
This trailer connects it way more to the film or comic
Yeah.
because they reference Dr. Manhattan, and they kind of even tease that he might be in it.
Oh, okay.
And these people that are dressed up like Rorschach being like terrorists,
Yeah.
it cracked me up.
Their masks aren't moving, though,
No,
right?
no.
Good. That would have really pissed me off.
No, they're not. They're definitely not there, but they're like being these vigilantes.
Yeah.
And they're targeting cops. And they gave a lot more of the premise. So the cops now have secret identities and wear masks so that they can't be targeted by these vigilantes.
Oh.
But it's causing all this kind of havoc and whatever. But it sold me more on what they're doing with the story.
Yeah. How's
So
Don?
I'm hyped for that.
Don looking good in that trailer, too.
He wasn't really heavily
Featured in it.
featured in this one, not like he was the last one.
Yeah.
But HBO's I was pretty hyped about all their trailers.
When's that come out?
Watchmen, I think this fall.
Okay.
I'm not certain though. Westworld doesn't come out till next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It takes them so long to put this shit together. You know, they're writing all this stuff out to make sure everything links.
Well, did you read, like, they're making this season a little more straightforward
Oh, okay.
than they have the past
I
two?
did read something about that. Yeah. Okay.
Because audiences are dumb.
yeah,
I enjoyed all the twists and turns, and
I did too.
like in the first season, like I was like at least like 2 or 3 episodes out of them revealing who Ed Harris's character was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
they're the same. We're not in the same time frame, and I was like, fuck, mind blown.
Yeah. About to do
But-
that in your mouth.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
I don't know. I feel like we've covered some stuff enough for an episode.
36 minutes, man.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Our listeners may not know, but we're actually recording ourselves on a GoPro because we have a YouTube channel. So if you'd rather watch us say this
I
stupid
haven't showered today.
yeah, he's disgusting.
I have to work out when I get home.
If you'd rather watch us yell at each other or whatever, you can follow us on YouTube. Just look for Bored in Ohio on YouTube.
Is it in one word, or did you put board space in space?
If you type Bored in Ohio, I think it just comes up. You have to filter for channels. I'll put a link in a blog post. So if you're interested, it'd be great for you to come and subscribe to us there if you want to watch us.
And you'll probably come while you watch us.
Oh, God damn it.
Just saying.
That's a promise we can't keep.
Not even to our wives.
Let's wrap up. You got anything going on, bud?
Fuck. No.
No?
No, I still need to find time to write.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you, like, if any progression has been made on your book.
It's been very minimal because,
Yeah.
And I wanted that thing done by the end of this month, which if I'm going to do that, I've got to basically get rid of both my kids.
Get rid of them. Yeah. Who needs them?
One's 18. I can technically just kick him out.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about that one. Well,
Mr. Jim Shorts?
Mr. Jim Shorts.
Pretty sure I have to worry a lot about him.
Shout out to Mr. Jim Shorts. You know all about yourself. Here we got through our AC debacle, got a new AC unit. You're not really feeling the benefits right now because we turn it off while we record, or else we'd have that fucking vent going on in the
Still feels
background.
nice in here, though.
Basement always feels really good. I got a new phone because I had broke my phone.
You didn't tell me you broke it.
Oh yeah,
How'd you
I
break it?
bricked my other phone.
How?
I dropped it. It fell because I got some new shorts.
Yeah.
Right? They got kind of shallower pockets.
Take them off. Let me see.
No,
Oh.
shallower pockets, and
Oh.
I didn't have a case on that phone, so it was like that real slick.
Yeah.
You know, and I went to put my hand in my pocket to get something, and I pulled my hand out, and my phone came with it, and it fell and hit tile, and it was still working just fine. But then when I plugged it in, wouldn't charge, and then I realized the speakers weren't working.
Was the screen cracked?
No,
It was just fucked up on the inside.
I must have busted the whatever the engine is for the lightning connector and the audio and the vibration, because none of that worked. So I backed up whatever I could when I thought about it, and then I had to get a new phone. And then the third bad thing, since they come in threes because life sucks, was the drain that my downspouts are connected to were clogged. But that one I got off cheap because Kyle Brown, shout out to Kyle Brown, had a fun little nozzle you put on your hose that turns this stream into a jet.
Yeah,
you
he
know
does.
about that.
I do.
And I
cleans you right out.
I shoved that up the drain pipe. You know,
Yeah,
I basically gave my house an enema
you did.
and got that clog out. That saved me probably at least a couple $100 of somebody coming out and fixing that.
Yeah, that's always nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
In reality, Kyle gave your house an enema. Since he provided the tool, I'm sure he would happily help you with that. Your and the need
Are
yourself.
you? Are no? I knew you were trying to do something with
Just
that.
trying to say.
Just didn't know what. All right. Well, that's all I got, bud.
So this is the part where he waits and looks at me like, come up with something clever at the end of this.
I don't. No, you misunderstand. I've never expect you to come up with anything clever. I just expect you to close the fucking show.
Until next time. Thank you for listening. Listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you for letting us get balls deep in your ears. Because we're born in Ohio.
Hey, if you like what you just saw, we'd appreciate a like and subscribe. Because, that helps us. And don't you want to help us? Look at him. He needs help. Hit that. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it hard. Hard. And then comment about how hard you hit it.